Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH_sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. So, Dan the Cardman's coming on Friday night. I'm posting this Friday morning, but I'm doing this on Thursday night. So, just let you know, we'll be talking about a lot of things. Probably this topic as well regarding Nat Turner, where he was actually at the forefront, him and Retro Hoops Collectibles doing the legwork. And it actually made the CEO respond, which is pretty cool. And one comment that I got was waxed to the future on my YouTube channel. He says, why is everyone missing the fact that the grader removed the coating for him? Him as in Nat Turner. They may wipe off fingerprints or dust, but knowing how would they improve your card for you by removing something you left on there? Well, I think it was regarding the manufacturing, but regardless, if you had submitted anything like this, what the commenter is saying that, hey, look, the grader removed it for him, right? I think what I would say is that, hey, Nat goes to the graders, or he went to the grader just to talk this out, right? And is that independent? When they grade it, you can decide. I think that is an issue, conflicts of interest. I keep on talking about this. And internal control process, right? Internal controls are very important. Look at what happened with the bankruptcy of FTX. The internal controls were lousy, right? And I'm not saying the internal controls at PSA are lousy. As I've stated in my previous video, they need work. And once again, what Nat Turner did or said to Dan was basically, stop grading cards over the internet. You're not qualified, and I proved you wrong. Well, did Nat Turner show the other two cards it mentioned, right? I think he showed this video because he knew that the people that drink the Kool-Aid would be like, oh, look, guys like Dan the Cardman and Retro Hoops Collectibles, well, they're clowns, right? I'm not saying they're clowns. I like them. But I'm just saying that this is what the consensus was, just getting in the comment section. Oh, conspiracy theories, this and that. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Where were the other two cards, right? So I think that most of the people drinking the Kool-Aid don't have a strong understanding of control environment. And it doesn't mean that you're anti-business if you're calling for strong internal controls, right? You don't want fraud to blow up, which then ends up making your firm have to pay a huge ton of money in the future. I mean, look at the amount of alleged trim cards out there where PSA may have to pay up in the future, right? And the thing is, I don't think Nat Turner covers those cards. He's not going to do a video on that because he didn't have a possession of a trim card. If he had a possession of a trim card, it's on some sort of altered database, all hell would break loose, right? So this is why I keep on emphasizing strong internal controls. And their accounting department isn't pushing that on them. Or the power structure is overruling, saying that, you can't talk about this. You can't press us too hard on it. Whatever it is, they need work. And in regards to this conflict of interest, I'm gonna do more videos on this because this is a major problem for the hobby, and the only way to get some sort of reaction or get some sort of change in policy is by pressuring these guys, right? If you don't pressure them, then they will continue to act in this manner. And I even did videos about the Decepticons at the evil empire, saying that like these guys are pretty shady in my opinion, right? So conflicts of interest, right? I've been told by Hobby Shark, he says that, hey, Nat Turner has a hand in whatnot. I can't confirm that, but if that's true, that's really an eye opener. I know that Nat Turner, if you look online, he has investments in Loop, Loupe, however you pronounce that. So he is involved in that. I'm just wondering, like, why would DJ Ski and him put a lot of money into an app which is free, right? I'm just thinking out loud. Who knows? Maybe it gets more people in the hobby. Could be. Regardless, that's the other thing. The other thing I wanted to mention about conflicts of interest, once again, a more thorough video in the coming days. You look at Curator, right? Curator the other day, someone said to do a video on this. I'll just make it like a short response. So a individual who follows me went on the live stream, asked Curator, hey, do you think there's a conflict of interest with you and the Star Wars Index? Because Curator buys a lot of the Star Wars cards. Also, his buddy Merle, I believe, is posting some of those cards that are in the Index. In the financial world, that's a huge no-no. And then he went off on me. He's saying, oh, the king of pops doing response videos. Respond to me. Once again, the Funko Pops are not mine. Secondly, I have about like 10 in my collection. My wife's the collector, dealer, whatever, and she deals with other items as well. The other thing is, Curator then went on saying that, you know, these trolls asking these questions, this and that. And I'm thinking, wait, it's troll-like behavior to ask questions? It's troll-like behaviors to just say, hey, this could potentially be a conflict of interest, which I do believe it is. And then Curator called him an idiot and a troll, and he says, I'm going to block him. Just for asking a legitimate question. And I don't think it was phrased in a rude manner. Unless he was posting rude things beforehand. Regardless, the question is a fair question. And it seemed that Nat Turner got irritated about being questioned. Well, you will be questioned because the perception is there's a conflict of interest. Whether or not there is hanky-panky or not, that doesn't matter. People will ask these tough questions if the vast majority of people believe the integrity is compromised in any way, shape, or form. And the fact that you have these higher ups, the Nat Turners of the world, Curator's not in the higher up, but he is well liked by guys like Jeff Wilson. If you question the conflict of interest, that's a red flag. And in my opinion, more people need to ask questions, right? And if at times, if there is a huge conflict of interest, need to call it out, because that's the way that you will get people to act in the proper manner, to act in favor of the hobbyist, the collector. You could even say speculator as well. The thing is, more conflicts of interest, more hanky-panky. The more you rein it in, and it's not going to be reined in through card porn, right? Card porn was defending Nat Turner the other day. Card porn, in my opinion, has lost their way. I have many reasons why. Hobby Shark has many reasons why. So, what I'll tell people, keep pressing these guys, and the more you press them, the more, in my opinion, they will be changing their behavior in favor of the average Joe in this hobby. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.